Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's confirmed two top AAP leaders, functionaries, have named Arvind Kejriwal. Ladies and gentlemen, two top AAP leaders, two top members slash leaders slash office bearers of the Aam Aadmi Party, two top people close to Arvind Kejriwal have named Arvind Kejriwal. Two approvers who are considered the masterminds of drafting the liquor policy have admitted to the Arvind Kejriwal link and to meeting Arvind Kejriwal. And it is also confirmed through our sources that the moment the liquor draft policy was handed over, it all happened at Arvind Kejriwal's house in Arvind Kejriwal's presence. Now, in contrast to these confirmations we are getting from sources, Arvind Kejriwal is rallying behind the arrested and accused Vijay Nair, Satyendra Jain and Manish Sisodia. So far, he was not speaking so much for them. Today, he is speaking more for them. Because maybe he is worried that if these are, out of these three, even one speak against him, then he's nailed. But from today, he started naming each one of them. Now, if in custody, Arvind Kejriwal's close circle is singing about Arvind Kejriwal's role, calling him the first sign-off, we are told, and Arvind Kejriwal is doing this typical number of one scripted video statement after the other, rallying hard behind who he thinks are true loyal soldiers, then it seems to me that Arvind Kejriwal is getting very bad advice and getting led up the garden path, because Arvind Kejriwal is solidly supporting these three. If any one of them has named him, you can imagine the consequences. If he's named by his closest people who are inside ED custody, where does this grand victimhood act go? But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I remember that this is the Arvind Kejriwal who used to sit with a tiny table, take questions in a press conference, had an open referendum on whether he should resign as chief minister during his first term, and came back with record numbers. Contrast that visual, that moment, ladies and gentlemen, in your mind, to the Kejriwal sitting today, sitting behind a very large desk, in a very large house, magnificent mansion, crores and crores of rupees with a script written up for him, reading from a teleprompter, saying his piece and switching off on a matter that is the biggest act of corruption that possibly Indian politics has seen in a very, very long time. The allegations are the worst of corruption, funneling of funds, tweaking of government policy to benefit private players, then pouring the dirty cash which you get to a political campaign to benefit electorally. To frustrate the agencies and push them to trigger a non-bailable warrant is the way I see it's going. And in the season of skipping summons to the India Alliance, if it is still in operation, bear in mind that Arvind Kejriwal has skipped 3 times, Hemant Soren has skipped 7 times, and tomorrow Tejasvi has been summoned by the ED in the land for job scam. Will he go or not? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm totally sure. I'm absolutely sure that the electorate does not see skipping the ED summons as a fashion statement. Because on cases of corruption, India wants answers. Whether or not India likes it or not. In fact, if required, despite India will get the answers. Let's debate.
It's confirmed. Arvind Kejriwal's own have named him in the Liquorgate case.
In the course of the investigation, several Aam Aadmi Party functionaries were called in for questioning. Top sources have now indicated that at least 2 of them, considered to be close aides, have named Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal.
It's confirmed the approvers, the masterminds of the draft liquor policy, met Arvind Kejriwal.
For the first time, there is a massive revelation. At least 2 approvers, Magunta Reddy and Sharat Babu, have named Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. They have told the Enforcement Directorate that they had a meeting with the Chief Minister. What we do not know at this point in time is that what transpired in the meeting.
And if sources are to be believed, Kejriwal was the final sign-off on the 100 crore rupees poured into AAP's Goa campaign.
Enforcement Directorate believes that over 100 crore rupees was spent by the Aam Aadmi Party during the Goa elections. Large part of the money was used for outdoor broadcasting and also advertising.
No answers to the specific Republic breakings, but Kejriwal has demanded the ED should answer him before him to appear.
मेरे वकीलों ने मुझे बताया कि ये समन गैर कानूनी है। क्यों गैर कानूनी है, ये मैंने इनको विस्तार से लिख के भेजा है। मैंने बताया है कि उनके समन कैसे गैर कानूनी है, लेकिन उन्होंने मेरी एक भी बात का जवाब नहीं दिया। इसका मतलब उनके पास मेरी बातों का जवाब नहीं है। इसका मतलब वे भी मानते हैं कि उनका नोटिस गैर कानूनी है। क्या मुझे एक गैर कानूनी समन का पालन करना चाहिए? अगर कानूनी रूप से सही समन आएगा तो मैं पूरा सहयोग करूंगा।
Kejriwal has laid out a list of excuses for ducking ED summons time and again. ED is now all set to issue a fourth summon to the Delhi Chief Minister.
फर्जी केस में आम आदमी पार्टी के कई नेताओं को इन्होंने अभी तक जेल में रखा हुआ है। किसी के भी खिलाफ कोई सबूत नहीं है, कुछ साबित नहीं हो रहा, खुलेआम गुंडागर्दी चल रही है, किसी को भी पकड़ के जेल में डाल दो। अब बीजेपी मुझे गिरफ्तार करना चाहती है। इन्होंने मुझे समन भेजे हैं। मेरे वकीलों ने मुझे बताया कि ये समन गैर कानूनी है। क्यों गैर कानूनी है, ये मैंने इनको विस्तार से लिख के भेजा है। मैंने बताया है कि उनके समन कैसे गैर कानूनी है, लेकिन उन्होंने मेरी एक भी बात का जवाब नहीं दिया। मनीष सिसोदिया, संजय सिंह और विजय नायर इसलिए जेल में नहीं है कि उन्होंने भ्रष्टाचार किया है, वो इसलिए जेल में है क्योंकि उन्होंने बीजेपी में शामिल होने से इनकार कर दिया है। इस तरह देश के ईमानदार नेताओं को जेल में डाल के और भ्रष्टाचारियों को अपनी पार्टी में शामिल करवा के ऐसे तो देश आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता।
Even as he rallies behind the accused, the AAP is echoing the same script.
अब ये बात सामने है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गिरफ्तार करने की साजिश अब केंद्र ने बनाई है। क्यों बनाई है? क्योंकि लोकसभा का चुनाव आ रहा है। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को गिरफ्तार कर लीजिए, लोकसभा चुनाव के अंदर अरविंद केजरीवाल गैर हाजिर रहें, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को उसका फायदा हो जाए। सिर्फ इतनी स्ट्रेटजी है भारतीय जनता पार्टी की, केंद्र सरकार की।
The BJP has outrightly claimed that Kejriwal is the kingpin.
क्या आप नियम से ऊपर हो? क्या अरविंद केजरीवाल देश के कानून से और नियमों से ऊपर हो गए? आखिर ऐसा क्या डर है अरविंद केजरीवाल के मन में कि ये भ्रष्टाचार के गंभीर आरोपों के बावजूद ईडी के सामने पेश नहीं हो?
तो अगर उनको लगता है कि कोई टेक्निकल इशू है तो वो न्यायालय से जाकर समाधान प्राप्त कर सकते थे, मगर यहाँ टेक्निकल नहीं, मॉरल इशू है। यहाँ न्यायिक विषय नहीं है, यहाँ नैतिक विषय है। और केजरीवाल जी का वहां जाने से बचना यह स्वतः प्रमाणित करता है कि उनको ये पता है कि वो इस जांच की आंच से बच नहीं सकते।
If the arrested AAP leaders are singing on Kejriwal's role, then the question is who named Kejriwal and how long before the Delhi Chief Minister gets specific.